What's going on, y'all? This is Master Teacher Retraction back with another video. Um, in this video, I want to talk about to you guys about testosterone and show you guys one of the people who got some damn common sense, and that's Christopher Walker. All right, that's his YouTube channel name. Go check him out. Um, this is his content that we're going to be reacting to, giving some commentary to, adding on. Um, yeah, man. So let's get into it. So if you guys are on semen retention, you on no fap, you a dude trying to learn about your body to maximize it to attract women, get your health back together, so you can stop having issues with feeling not confident about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this video will be placed into Patreon, but if you're not on Patreon, I would suggest you get on Patreon, okay? Because any one of these videos just might be unlinked and placed into Patreon, okay? Um, y'all check out the merchandise. We got clothing. Y'all can support the channel that way because we're gonna be giving a lot of information away in this video, okay? Um, Yeah, everything's gonna be down in the link tree link below. Alright, so let's get into it.
Are you experiencing low libido, chronic fatigue, poor sleep, hair loss, increased body fat levels, muscle loss, or depression? If so, it's highly possible that.
Now, does that sound like some things you guys be going through, especially you dudes on no fat, man? Ain't this the reason y'all doing that for? Alright, y'all thinking just holding in your semen for 200 days is gonna do something, and that if that's the only thing you do, it's more important that you focus on, you know, if you have these type of symptoms, then you might have some hormonal issues going on. That's why I talk to you guys about hormones and all of those things. Okay?
You're suffering from low testosterone production, also known as low T. Ask your doctor or Google it. You'll most likely be told that low T is caused by age, that it's normal for testosterone levels to decline over time in men, and that there's nothing that you.
And that's the biggest damn lie they got out there, man. They talking about you gonna lose your testosterone when you get 40. That's a damn lie. They saying that most of the young men is starting the age of which testosterone starts to decline. I saw something that said it's starting at 23, like age 23. That's very young, which is crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. Okay.
Can do to reverse this natural process other than take hormone replacement therapy for the rest of your life. Most guys, including doctors, seem to think this, and it's perpetuated by the media. But why? Why has the conventional wisdom around this condition resolved itself to blaming time for your T decline?
They need your
Is this
money.
even true? And is there anything that you can do to turn back the clock on your biology and keep experiencing healthy testosterone levels into your old age?
Hell yeah.
As the ads call it, has been linked to everything from loss of energy, muscle mass.
There is one therapy that is used.
Hey, shout out Umzu. My man's Christopher Walker be coming out with all types of collagen powders and collagen protein powders. Um, the foods you can eat to, increase your testosterone. This dude on point with it.
On just about every patient. Drug therapy.
Who wonder if they have low testosterone.
I think the single biggest myth that I've heard perpetuated over and over countless times is that you cannot naturally increase your testosterone production. That once it starts to decline,
I agree.
that there's really nothing you can do to stop it. And the reason people believe this has its roots entirely in the concept that time itself is what causes low T. If it's time, then it's out of your control, right? If it's
Nope.
just the natural aging process, then there's really nothing you can do about it.
Low T,
That's
as
a
the
damn
ads
lie.
call it, has been linked to everything from loss of energy, muscle mass, and sexual function It would increase vulnerability to illness.
It's related to just the natural process of testosterone decreasing a little.
Why he gotta be black? Come on, man. This is why you can't go based on skin color, man. You got fake ass agents and these lab coats. And this is why I told you guys I had to leave the medical field, man. Because it don't matter about skin color. Alright? Them people's in and they about the dollar. Alright? And that's why I'm here to, document things as I find things to expose you guys to the truth, man. Especially when it comes to you and your health. All right? When it comes to you and your body. Especially if you conscious to the fact of trying to better yourself and you think the best way to do it is semen retention or doing some no fap. I'm here to better, give you something better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Time.
Low T or low testosterone is sometimes
Look at this
called
dude
male
gut all
menopause.
out.
When you're young, you have high levels, and as you age, those levels gradually decrease.
Problem number one here is that testosterone production naturally
If you put down the damn Cheerios and all them high, fake ass sugars in the cereal, all these processed foods, man, you put all that shit down, man. You that's better than doing semen retention. Shit, if you want to pair the two together, just cut out all the pizza you eating, all the like. Come on, man. Y'all gotta learn how to cook. I think that's what I probably need to put in my Patreon. Some cooking videos, so y'all can stop relying on fast food. Cause don't know, I think it's cause y'all don't know how to cook, and y'all go to KFC and all these places.
starts to decrease in a man in his late 30s to early 40s.
Population studies have consistently shown that across the world, men's testosterone levels are undergoing a steady decline decade after decade. For example, possibly the most recent famous study to present this observation
This is
about
crazy.
population-wide testosterone decline, the one that garnered all the headlines, was a 2007 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. The researchers concluded that since the 1980s, male testosterone levels, both total and bioavailable, have been on an
Wow.
average decline of about 1% per year. This means that a 45-year-old guy today has roughly 30% lower testosterone levels than a 45-year-old in 1980. The researchers could not specify any direct causation and concluded that the cause was too complex to
Better stop it
accurately
with that
deduce
tap
the
water.
saying that these results indicate that recent years have seen a substantial and as yet unrecognized age-dependent population level decrease in T in American men, potentially attributable to birth cohort differences or to health or environmental effects not captured in observed data. The opening line of the
Wow.
study sums up the conventional sentiment about testosterone decline in men. Considerable loss of serum testosterone is thought to be a feature of male chronological.
So is chronological aging or time-based aging really the issue whenever it comes to this decline in male testosterone production? Or is that more of a lazy explanation of the physiological, environmental, and cultural issues that we face?
Let's
Well,
go
as a
with
man, I think
B.
we really need to understand and take responsibility for the fact that our health problems all come down to something that we did. Your health problems are something that you did. It's basically an accumulation of all of the
Truer
actions.
words have never been spoken. Now, if you don't know, you don't know. But okay, if you watching this, okay, if you know Christopher Walker, you have the ability now through the Most High sending this and attracting this to your perception, to your reality, that now you know what to do to help better yourself internally. Okay, so you start to permeate from that outside. Okay, a lot of you guys watch all these red pill videos and all this nonsense. It's all a distraction to keep you watching their videos. All right, that's why I'm telling you guys, just do these things, eat these foods. Okay, work out, and you're gonna start having some success with women. Okay, with better well-being within yourself. You're gonna have the energy to go ahead and go after your purpose. Go ahead and create that business. Okay, you actually gonna have the testosterone to make you, you know what I'm saying? Your testosterone has to be very low in order for you to do a feminine role in another man's business. You know what I'm saying? And do that for the rest of your life. It's okay if that's part of your plan. You just getting their money to taking their money to go and make your money to start up your business. That's cool. That's very smart. But this dude's out here like they just got the whole game effed up. And you see that the testosterone in dudes has been going down on a decline, which is crazy.
That you took, like the foods that you ate, the things that you exposed your body to, all of this adds up, and eventually it becomes a health problem. It's something that you did. Testosterone is a hormone that turns males into men and is responsible for major differences between men and women. Testosterone has a tremendous.
It's also responsible for keeping your pants above your ass. Cause only really feminine dudes, that wear them skinny jeans and wear it below below their ass, they got a lot of estrogen up in their blood. Okay. I feel bad for them.
Impact on phenotype, physiology, and psychology of the individual, and it's a driving force for reproduction. It has an impact on society, culture.
Oh, and that's one other thing. So when your testosterone is high, when you see women, um, that's gonna do something. Like that's good that if you look at a woman, you feel some type of way. You feel like you trying to get it popping. Okay. So if you're on semen retention, no fat, or anything like that, it's more about learning to harness that energy and put it towards something good like sexual transmutation. Okay? If you're getting to the point where I think you guys call it flatline, there's no such damn as a flatline. That's just a YouTube term. That just means your testosterone low, you losing desire towards women. So that correlates with lower testosterone. Okay, so you need to get your diet back together. You need to start working back out, getting some activity going. Okay, because I listen to some of these dudes talking about you lose all desire for women. I'm like, no, no, I'm not that dumb. Okay, you may be able to fool these other dudes on YouTube watching them semen retention videos, but I'm not dumb. You must have just thought I fell off the funny farm. I ain't fell off the funny farm today. Okay, I've been on this planet almost 27 years. You ain't finna hit me with some dumb shit like that. Okay, so just key point, remember that. Alright, it's more about for a man learning to control his desire and harness it and put it towards creating and building. Okay? Not to just do semen retention um just do it for 300 days just to lose the desire for women and then do that for the rest of your life. I don't get that.
Unlike other endocrine organs well hidden within the body, the testes, as the source of testosterone, have an exposed position and therefore are quite vulnerable and also easily accessible for external manipulation, including forceful removal. Therefore, quite early in the history of mankind, the effects of testosterone, or rather their lack, became known, and history is full of examples about how this knowledge was applied. Castration has been practiced for political reasons for thousands of years throughout the human history. Its major purpose was to generate obedient slaves who were loyal to their masters or rulers and, being infertile, could not create competing offspring. Commonly used for guarding harems, castrates also obtained influence.
I wonder if they do this instead of doing it physically like how they was doing it back in the day. I wonder if they're doing it now chemically and they know what they're doing through, tap water and all the things that block testosterone.
Administrative and political positions and serve strategic military purposes, for example, as elite troops in Islamic cultures. We see this concept of castrated political advisors and legions of castrated warriors quite a bit in popular media, for example, in the show Game of Thrones.
My master said the unsullied are not men. Death means nothing to them.
You take great offense at dwarf jokes, but love telling eunuch jokes. Why is that?
Because I have bowls. You don't.
Systematic castration of men has been practiced in China since 1300 BC. It played an important role in Chinese society until its end in 1912 at the end of the Chinese imperial period. The last Chinese eunuch, Sun Yao-ting, died at the age of 94 in 1996. Only the fact that imperial eunuchs could obtain high-ranking positions and considerable power as well as wealth makes it plausible that adult men underwent this gruesome operation. It was performed by licensed surgeons in Beijing by cutting off testes and penis. About 25% of the
Wow. And see, they do that with the dogs, man. I can sit there and keep seeing, them castrated male dogs and, removing ovaries from female dogs. Like, if people just, it's crazy, man. That's for a different video. Let me see if we can get to some key points.
Became financially successful in the U.S. as a controlled drug treatment for impotence. Physiologically, however, testy extract medication.
Okay, so he's talking about the use of TRT to combat low testosterone.
Were eventually found to be nothing more than placebo meds because of the fact that while the testes produce testosterone, they do not store it, as opposed to other endocrine organs like.
And see, that's another key point, because you hear a lot of people. Did you hear what he said? The testes produce the testosterone, but it's not stored in the testes. Okay, for all the people that's saying you lose and leak your testosterone through releasing your semen. Okay, that's not how the body works. Okay, that is not how the body works. That's why I keep saying semen is it's more of a byproduct of having high or balanced testosterone. Okay, when your testosterone is low, that's when you start having issues with low semen and low poor semen quality. Okay, but what uninformed YouTubers, like I heard Dr. BOA Book Alpharonomy, he was saying that you leak your testosterone every time you release. So now he got dudes out here thinking every time they get with a girl, they feel less of a man after getting a pop in with her. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that type of information going around if it's not true. Okay, so if you mess with Book Alpharonomy, hey man, just know he don't know what he be talking about sometimes, and you can let him know that I said that. All right.
Which can store their products. Oral testosterone taken, for example, in powdered bull testicles, is essentially inactivated by the first pass effect of the liver, which is the rapid metabolization and deactivation of that compound by the liver's inherent detox mechanisms before it can be circulated throughout the body. So these testicle powders really can't work to increase T levels in the human body, not to mention the
He's
average
talking
human
about
man with
testicle powder and all that.
drug, and therefore shutting down your body's own production, but actually by addressing the real reasons why the male body starts to actually produce less testosterone in the first place. And this is where things get super interesting. As the years roll on and more research is conducted, testosterone replacement therapy has begun to be medically implicated as a causal factor for increased incidence of prostate cancer, male breast cancer, BPH, which is also known as benign prostatic hyperplasia.
So what he's saying is, people that take this TRT, this fake testosterone exogenously, which is outside of the body, taking hormones that come from outside your natural born body, are developing these type of issues. Okay.
And development of sleep apnea.
Let's see.
Transfer to others. It can cause excess hair growth on women's faces and arms, deepen their voices.
Wow.
Brain works. It also works in symbiosis with a bunch of other.
It makes perfect sense that these deficiencies.
Okay, here you go.
And testosterone production.
These are vitamins and minerals.
Micronutrient deficiencies are the epidemic that nobody talks about. Some might even say that it's an inconvenient epidemic, especially for the pharmaceutical industry. Something so easy to solve naturally is not very profitable for the big drug companies. In the meantime, in the US, 92% of people are deficient in choline, 35% in vitamin A, 31% in vitamin C, 67%.
The body can make choline from having proper amounts of protein. Okay. That 92% shouldn't be like that, but that's why I be telling you guys, most people don't get enough protein because they eat McDonald's. When you look at a McDonald's meal, okay, a Big Mac, you got a drink, and then you got French fries. That's mostly carbs. Okay, probably the most healthiest thing is the French fries. That bread is just bread. Bread ain't got a whole lot to it. and then they got a whole bunch of condiments with it. Barely, anything substance wise is not on that damn sandwich as far as meat. Okay. Um, and then that all the carbs from that drink. So that's what people diet consists of, which is crazy. All right. So that's why I be telling y'all, make sure y'all get in y'all protein.
Percent in vitamin E, 74% in vitamin D, 67% in vitamin K, 100% in potassium, 39% in calcium, and 46% in magnesium. And every single one of these micronutrients plays a role, either directly or indirectly, in testosterone production, as well as hormonal balance ratios between testosterone and other hormones like estrogen. Since vitamins and minerals are essential raw materials for the production of hormones, it makes perfect sense that these deficiencies in these micronutrients can be a true cause of low testosterone production in men, and in fact they are. Vitamin A is stored in the testicles and a few other glands in the body. Studies have shown that when there is no active vitamin A in the testes, T levels start dropping rapidly, and estrogen synthesis shoots up. Also, in a study of 155 male twins, a clear correlation was found between vitamin A levels and serum testosterone. In prepubertal teens, vitamin A plus iron supplementation is as effective in starting puberty as hormone replacement therapy. Vitamin B complex, which consists of 8 different water-soluble vitamins, plays an important role in testosterone production and overall bodily energy levels. Deficiency in many B vitamins results in increased estrogen levels, increased prolactin levels, and lowered testosterone levels.
So basically, what he's saying is, it's important to make sure you eating nutritional, dense foods. Okay? Don't be out here just eating just pizza. Don't be out here just eating bread. Okay? And then you only eating one beef patty in a whole week. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop doing that. Most of these vitamins he's talking about are fat soluble. The body will store them in the fat, okay, and utilize it. So you can build up on vitamin D. You can build up on vitamin A. It's not like water soluble where you need it more. You need to get it more often, like vitamin C, and things of that nature. Um, so you get those from your animal foods. All right, beef, chicken, fish, and things of that nature, man.
Vitamin C has a protective effect on testosterone molecules, and this is because it's a potent antioxidant and able to block some cortisol secretion and oxidative damage. Vitamin D supplementation with a high dose of over 3,000 IUs for 1 full year resulted in higher testosterone levels in healthy male subjects. The positive correlation with vitamin D levels and serum testosterone have been noted in various other human studies as well. Vitamin E deficient human and rodent subjects both experience a significant drop in LH, FSH, and testosterone levels. Conversely, vitamin E supplemented humans and rodents notice significant increases in pituitary LH and FSH, and also in serum testosterone. Magnesium intake has had a direct effect on serum testosterone levels in various studies. Now in this one right here, 10 milligrams per kilogram of magnesium was able to increase free testosterone levels by 24%. Here we see magnesium intake was positively correlated with high serum testosterone levels, and in this large review study, the researchers conclude there is evidence that magnesium exerts a positive influence on anabolic hormonal status, including testosterone in men. Calcium has its role in controlling neurotransmitter release and the signaling between cells and hormones. In 1976, a group of researchers found that calcium stimulates testosterone synthesis in isolated Leydig cells. 33 years later, another study saw that calcium supplementation significantly increased testosterone levels by 18% post-exercise. Selenium, mostly due to its glutathione-stimulating effects, has been linked to increased testosterone production and improved sperm parameters in a few studies. Zinc also has a significant positive effect on testosterone production, and a deficiency will hammer your endocrine system. In fact, zinc might be one of the most important.
So, basically, just to go ahead and wrap this up, shout out Christopher Walker. Y'all go, that's his channel and everything right there. So, to wrap it up, man, diet is important. Okay, I don't care who you is or what you call yourself doing. Diet is important, especially for men. Um, and you need to get in nutritionally dense food, meats, fruits, and your roots, which is potatoes. You got squash, and then you can add in the vegetables to garnish your dishes that you making. Like I like cilantro, I like parsley, I like tomatoes. I know they call that a fruit, but that's a damn vegetable to my taste buds. Okay. Um and yeah, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it on here. Again, y'all make sure to check out the Linktree link. You can find links to supporting the channel through Patreon, and purchasing the merch. All right. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.